That's right. Welcome to it, episode 59 of the What More Can I Say podcast. Let's get right to it. Let's do the introduction. You know how this works. The first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod, Keke. What's up?
Hey, fellas. How are you?
We good. Keke, how are you? You look like you was living your best life this weekend.
Well, you know, Zach, I had to get outside, taste the air. You know, that shot and settled in my spirit. And now I'm ready to be out here in these streets, you know. Yes, I'm outside, as Tone would say, yes.
She is outside. Zach Boog, what's up, buddy?
Man, I'm just living a good life, man. Trying something different with this pastel shirt.
Come on, yes.
That I have on, you know, doing something for the summer. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you ever don't do your shoulders like
It was more like a Trey Young shimmy. You know, yeah, like how Trey Young hit it was like that. You know?
I hear you. Zach, and I saw your post, bro. Shout out to Zach Boog. We're gonna do it. We might as well as our pod. Make sure y'all buy tickets, go run up on them on Mondays.
Yes.
Magic Silly Mondays at the Laugh Factory. Zach, man, tell us about it real quick.
Man, it's gonna be an amazing comedy show hosted by me. It's gonna be live. Just think of like, you remember the Def Comedy Jam days? You know, I'm bringing that vibe back. It's gonna be at the Laugh Factory every Monday starting July 19th. So get your tickets. You can get your tickets in my link, the link in my bio, Zach Boog. They're gonna be on WGCI.com, laughfactory.com. So, you know, just come out.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers to that, Zach. Cheers.
Laugh Factory is huge. That's dope.
And I also want to do this real quick, a quick promo. Not Nike in general, but just for my brothers, to pay your child support, fellas. Pay your child support. You play it. You never know. Your seeds could come back. You don't know how your seed is gonna come back. But shout out to my daughter. Shout out to Unique Chicago. My daughter went in there and told him, you know, who she was, who her daddy was. And, you know, they hooked us up. We spent some money, but they gave us a good deal. We got some dunks. So, you know what I mean? When your daughter start getting you free stuff and discounted items, man, shout out to Unique Chicago. This is a reason, man. Pay child support because you don't know how it's going to come back first. There you go.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to stop by Unique Chicago. I heard about it. This is the second time I've heard about it within a week. Everybody said they got everything exclusive there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to pay it a visit. And I'm going to tell them Tone sent me so maybe I can get a little something off.
They do it, bro.
Keep with you, Zach. Take me with you.
There it is. All right, let's jump right to it, man. Speaking of sneakers, there won't be any Olympic sneakers for ShaCarri Richardson. It's over with. The ruling came down that she cannot run in the Olympics after choosing to smoke marijuana after, you know, the death of her mom. She's trying to cope with it, and she used marijuana as a way to do that. And you know, everybody has their whole opinion on it. The rules are the rules. You know, she had the right to. She boycott the Olympics. Zach, let's go to you. You know way more about sports than Keke does, so we're gonna go to you first.
The shade. Go ahead.
Man, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, they got her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think they were going to allow her to run in the Olympics. One thing that we do have to understand is that when you're dealing with the Olympics, you're talking about a world organization. So it's not just the United States that has to, you know, the rules that you have to follow. It's something that the world agreed upon. You know, as whack as the rule is, as much as I think that this situation should make them, you know, take a look at this rule and be like, does this really stop anything? Does this really affect the person's ability to perform? It's the rule. You know what I'm saying? It is the rule. I don't like it as much as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's the rule. She can't compete because the rule is the rule. It's a very whack rule because especially as a track runner. You know what I'm saying? I ran track in high school. I know how hard it is to run track. And if you think smoking weed enhances you running track in any way, shape, or form, you are false. Okay.
She actually was helping everybody out.
She did. She probably would have been a little bit faster had she not smoked the weed. So, I mean, weed ain't never made me do nothing fast. So I know for a fact, nothing in life I've done fast. So I know for a fact that this shouldn't discredit her ability to, her ability on the track. If she was taking steroids or something, that's totally different. But weed, come on, it's marijuana. But so that's that point. The other point is, I understand a rule is a rule, but my second thing is, was this a setup? This reads setup to me, this situation, because I feel like they knew that she smoked a little weed. I feel like people know, when people smoke weed, you can see it in their eyes. Their eyes be a little low.
They got Swisher Sweet lips. And she looked like she got Swisher Sweet lips. Okay, but go ahead.
Lips a little dark. You got guts. I feel like they were just trying to find something. I don't think people were just happy with the way ShaCarri looked. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that they were really rocking with her, and I think they found something to get her on. That's what
All right, Keke, when you hear about this, your sister will not be able to run in the Olympics after grieving over her mother and taking a little of the weed.
Listen, I've been battling with this all week. I really have, because the long weave, the eyelashes, the long nails, part of me, it wants me. I wanted to see her on that Olympics. Like, I knew she was gonna get a faso in. She was gonna come with some real ignorant lashes. Everything was gonna be. I was like, I want to see her go to that level, because when you come in and you're big and you're loud and you're, you confident, people like to dim that light. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't handle that. And I battled with that a long time. Back when I used to run track. No, I'm just playing. But back when y'all should know that was a lie. But anyway, it took me a long time to come from behind the scenes of radio and really turn it a demo. Like, somebody had to force me, because I was always told, like, you're too big, you too loud, and you too black. Like, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? And so when I saw her just being herself and being authentic, I wanted to see her win. Now, to say all that, she dropped the ball. She dropped the ball. She played herself. And I really, like, we have to hold her accountable for this. I'm sorry. I understand that, everybody is a little weed and the rules need to be changed and updated. I get all that. But like Zach said, the rule is the rule. You know what I'm saying? And if I work very hard to get on this microphone, when I get that opportunity, best believe I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with it. So why would you, at this stage and level, when all eyes are on you, was the weed really worth it? Who is the weed man? And who are your friends? Because everybody around you should have been on alert to make sure that you made it to that next level. And now you just dropped the ball. And no matter what you do in your athletic career, you will always have this stain on your reputation. You will always be the girl who had the big eyelashes, the weave, the colorful weave, who didn't go to the Olympics for her first time because she wanted to smoke weed. That ain't going nowhere. And I hate that for her, So why everybody's trying to be like, oh, she wanted to buy NBC, like we all trying to ride for her, but at the kitchen table, because I'm that sister that's gonna ride for you in public, but at the kitchen table, I'm gonna curse your ass out, because that was stupid. It was just stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid. There's a lot of levels that I wanted to touch on. First, I'll say this: I'm not gonna watch track and field at all for the Olympics. I'm not. Me personally, I won't watch one bit of it, because I want them to feel that. You know what I mean? Even though she broke the rules, and the rules are the rules. You are right. There's a couple things on this. One, she was in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, or whatever part of Oregon, but we know that is a weed legal state. It's tough. You got people around, people probably were like, yo, I got something that you take a puff, it'll get you straight, and they won't be able to detect it. She was stupid for believing that, because at the end of the day, man, this is the Olympic committee, and they are going to use the best drug test available to man, and they'll be able to find out if you've even been around. Looks like she's had secondhand smoke. So it's a fact. She should have known that the level that she was playing with. Keke, you made a great point. That's it. Like, I've had it. I'm sure Zach's had it. We have opportunities to fumble the bag all the time. The more successful you get, it seems like the devil or whatever evil force will give you an opportunity to fumble your bag. And you always, you have to be on alert of that. And that's what happened with her. I think she just fumbled her bag, and I hate that for her. We all hate that situation. You have Steven Jackson saying, hey, we should boycott the Olympics. I mean, okay, yeah, black people, black athletes should boycott the Olympics. Yeah, that'll end up being the Winter Games if no black people went to it, but that's a whole nother story. The thing of it is that you can't ask these people to boycott the Olympics over a person's personal choice. And the bad thing about the Olympics, the way it is that now she has to wait another 4 years for this to happen again.
Oh,
so
really?
She said we to get out the system.
Yeah. Yeah, the Olympics, Keke, I know you're not into sports. The Olympics happens every 4 years.
Oh.
So she has to wait another 4 years, so she'll be older, hopefully not slower, and we'll get a chance to see her. But the crazy thing is we won't get a chance to see her peak performance, which she's at now. And I'm sure all the other runners, because there's probably some people out there like, yo, I could get her. Because what happens if you beat the woman that just broke records? You become a star. Yes. So it's a real messed up thing. But again, it's a lesson to everybody out there. I promise you, every level you go up in your personal life, in your your personal life, or even your professional life, there will always be something to make you fumble the bag or fumble the relationship if you mess with, you make the wrong decision. So we wish her nothing but the best. I'm hearing Nike's.
One question. So she could have been on the Wheaties box with like the orange weave. Like that could have been on the Wheaties box. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm even more pissed off now that you just said she got to wait 4 years. Like,
you know what, Keke?
What?
Now that you said that, you know it's in Tokyo. She could have had the orange hair and be eating orange chicken. Oh.
It could have been a whole thing. You know what I'm saying, Zach? Like,
that's racist.
That was that. But what I'm saying is, I really.
That's racist.
What?
Is that racist?
Man.
I feel like somebody's going to get mad at you, but go ahead. Keep going.
He said keep going. No, I just wanted to make that point. That was all. I don't know. Zach, you got anything else?
I wanted her to run. I wish she would have did her new solo in red, white, and blue. That would have been so hard.
Tone is not for the shenanigans.
I'm not saying nothing, bro.
If she had like a red, white, and blue wig.
No. I'm with all of it. She was going to go over the top. You guys are young, but you guys know about Florence Griffith Joyner. She changed the game. Just an icon, and that's what she was going to do. She was going to change the game and give track a new face and show them what we look like. You know, we always don't have to. That's the thing. It's the conformity. like when people feel like, oh, if I'm going to do this, I have to look like this, dress like this. I remember people are like, yo, you can't wear your hat all the time. Why can't I? Why I can't? This is what I want to do. You know what I mean? You can't do this all the time. You can't, how many times do people tell people they couldn't wear locks in the workplace? You know what I mean? Because that's not a professional look. What do you mean professional? This is how my community dress. Oh, and this is how we wear our hair. So if she was going to break barriers, and it's just a shame. Like you said, Keke, she was going to go over the top. Speaking of over the top, everybody's talking about this, Little Kim, and yes, Nicki Minaj in a versus. What do you think will happen if this goes down, Keke? And should it happen?
No, it should not. I pray it don't happen. It does not need to happen. The same reason I say that Chris Brown and Usher don't need to battle. Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj do not need to battle. What I would love to see from these two is a collaboration. I would love for them to quietly make a record, and then just one Friday morning we wake up and it's just out. That's what I hope for Nicki and Lil Kim. But there doesn't need to be a battle because Nicki is clearly fruit off Lil Kim tree. It's the facts are the facts. I love Nicki. Nicki has said it herself. All these girls are fruit off Lil Kim tree. So she don't need to battle any of them. You know what I'm saying? Now we want to have a celebration to just listen to Lil Kim music, cool, go through her catalog, great. But they don't need to battle at all. And I really just wish that they would make up and make a collaboration, and they'll just go down in history as two queens in hip hop, and we can put this whole stupid beef behind them, because I feel like only a collaboration at this point can do that.
Oh, I like that. Because a record for those two will go so many times platinum. If Megan and Cardi can do WAP and it does those type of numbers, Nicki and Lil Kim would be amazing. But they got to be done right. What happened? What's going on?
Are y'all serious?
Go ahead.
Are y'all serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all actually think a Nicki Minaj and Kim and Lil Kim record would do well in 2021?
Yes.
Okay, Lil Kim ain't had Nicki ain't had a hit since Lil Kim had one. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know that these are getting ready to be two cold-ass artists in the studio, putting out a cold-ass record that would get a lot of attention, and then when we listen to it, it would go sour. Let's just say what it is, man. I know it sounds good in theory, but be real, okay? Second thing is, Keke, Lil' Kim asked for that. Lil' Kim asked for that. She said, I want Nicki Minaj. I want to see it. I want to see it. Lil' Kim as being, which I agree with you 100%. She is, Nicki Minaj is fruit off Lil' Kim's tree. Like you said, all these women are. They took the Lil' Kim playbook and ran it. But Lil' Kim must feel threatened enough to feel like I should battle her. Because she got something to prove. Because Lil' Kim.
Who will win then, Zach? Who will win?
Yeah,
go ahead, choose a side. Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Do I have to pick?
Yeah.
Well, you put me on the spot there, Brother Tony.
You want me to battle, so.
Brother Tony.
Brother Tony, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna have to go.
Pass the Boog here early.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with this is tough. I don't know who's gonna win. They both, if we're talking 20 songs.
Pop fam. That's some
I tell you what,
BS.
forget it. I'll name one. Lil' Kim.
There you go.
There you go.
Lil' Kim. I know more Lil' Kim verses than I do Nicki Minaj verses. I'll say that.
Lil' Kim's got big records, and I thought
Lil'
about
Kim's
this.
got huge
Lil' Kim
records.
will win. I said Lil' Kim will win because I think, in theory, Lil' Kim's first album is better than Nicki Minaj's album. Lil' Kim has never produced an album that's better. Nicki Minaj may have sold more than Kim.
Yeah,
different. I don't think her first album, or she's had an album better than Lil' Kim's first one. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. But Nicki's got some big records, bro, like some real big boy ones. And I don't know, some of Lil' Kim's records might not have aged good. Nicki Minaj.
That ain't Kim's fault.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm not saying like, you got to remember when you got 20 records, Keke, you gonna have to play some features, some others. Like, we know she's gonna win with the Mobb Deep joint. We know that. We know she's gonna win with her collabs with Big. I don't know, man. This is tough. This is something I want to see. Forget it. I can't even pick. I'm with Zach. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I want to see this. I want to see this play out.
No.
Who you think, Keke?
There is no winner. There is no winner. You can't. It's you know what I'm saying? It's like we're all. She's fruit off her tree. There's no way you battle those two. I just don't want this battle to happen. Lil' Kim called me. You do not need to battle her. We could host something and play all your records if that's what you want to do. But you do not need to battle Nicki Minaj. I don't want it to happen. Stop. And I don't want you.
Why don't you want it to happen? Because are you scared that Lil' Kim might get smoked?
No. Lil' Kim is Lil' Kim. You can't. The history, the nostalgia that comes with Lil' Kim verses and records, you can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, nobody can top that. Like, she's Lil' Kim. Nicki is Nicki, and Nicki has big records and big moments, but they don't need to battle. Please don't do this, ladies. And I think it will never happen because Nicki's a Sagittarius and she never gonna forget his grudge, but whatever. So I just really want them to collab. Don't battle, make a song together, please, for the culture, for the ladies. That's
okay. All right. Mm-hmm. What about this battle they were talking about? Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child.
Woo-wee.
I'd like to see that.
I would love to see that. I call it the battle of the scruffy beards. You know, because both of their beards be a little off. You know what I'm saying? Something about Music Soul Child beard never quite got right, or Anthony Hamilton's battle of the scruffy beards, and they can both flat out sing. Now, I'll tell you this. Who's going to win that battle? Music Soul Child.
Okay, thanks. I was about to be
Who's going to win that battle?
Nuts?
Music got a little bit more records than Anthony Hamilton. And these are two artists that I listen to all the time. You know, I like R&B. So, music catalog is so serious, bro. He put on them glasses with that eye. Come on now. You can't tell me Music Soul Child ain't going to... If he do that, I'm sorry. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my God.
I personally got music. I love Anthony Hamilton. Anthony Hamilton is gonna win some rounds for sure.
Yeah.
But I got music overall.
I don't know about that, Zach. I mean, I think that it'll be a great battle to watch. I can't say 100% music just simply because he thought he was a rapper at one point. I don't know if y'all remember that period in his career where he tried to change his name.
We forgetting it.
That's what I'm saying. So
Keke, I forgot that.
Yeah. When he didn't want to get called Music Soul Child, he wanted to be called a whole other name. I'm like, music. We calling you music. We not calling this dumbass new name.
Exactly. So because he tried to pull that on us, I can't give him the title just yet because you never know. He might come to the battle and try to start spitting bars and stuff. Like, no. So, Anthony is super talented. He has always stuck to his vibe. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Anthony Hamilton live. Honey, it's an experience. Like, you would not expect this from him, but he puts on a show. So that alone, I can't pick a winner on that battle either, because I don't know what music is gonna be coming with.
Well, music gonna stand there flat-footed and sing love. And once he ain't gonna be doing a lot of moving music. He ain't gonna do a lot. I mean, I've seen him live. He gonna stand right there, flat-footed and sing. Just sing.
But, look,
you know how when
so
you
beautiful is so beautiful. So beautiful. What? He could play So Beautiful 20 times in a row, and Anthony Hamilton has nothing that can beat it. Nothing.
Anthony Hamilton gonna be running the hell out of Charlene.
He got a hit out right now.
Okay, Anthony.
A what?
He got a hit right now.
A hit?
Okay.
Yes.
What's the name of the hit? Anybody heard it?
I don't remember, but it's on B103, and I know it's a hit.
Okay. All right. So look, Keke, this is the thing. First of all, to the pod fam,
amazing. That's what it's called. So amazing.
Okay. I want to do something for the pod fam. Look, we're gonna figure out when we finally do get merchandise, we'll give it to you if you're the first person to tell us what was Music Soul Child's rap name, whatever that name was. Somebody, you got the first person to leave Music Soul Child's rap name in the comments.
Yep.
You got to get something when we start doing merchandise.
For sure.
Yes, thanks. I agree.
We got you.
Yep.
Because that was so this is a funny story. I actually hosted a listening party for the rap music.
Damn well see. Now you should what?
I've been around, baby. I've been doing. I do this. This is what I do. And that dude did not want you to say nothing about his. He played that trash rap music that was terrible. It was a listening party. I had to act like when you up stage with the artist, you kind of got to act like you're into it.
Please, look, if you find footage of Tone hosting that party and acting like that music was high, you win a double prize. Please tag us in the footage. I know somebody got it recorded.
Oh my God. It's almost as bad when I went to go see, shout out to my brother Nas, gave me tickets to when Nas and Lauryn Hill came to what's the theater that's by the lake, y'all? The one that's the outdoor joint.
Island.
So yes, that. I'm there. I'm excited because this is the second time I'm ever gonna see Lauryn Hill. I'm like, yo, the first time I saw her when she first came out, I was excited. I was like, all right, they be talking stuff about Lauryn Hill. She come out late, whatever. I'm talking to Nas. Yes, I'm stunting a little bit. I'm talking to Nas in the trailer. We chopping it up. And then I go, he's like, yo, y'all section is up there. We get the VIP where they bringing drinks, kicking it. I'm waiting for Lauryn Hill to come out and sing. Lauryn Hill comes out and sings every song that no one knows. No one in the whole entire auditorium knows. Nothing for Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Nothing.
I hate that.
We are literally, everybody in the audience is like, you know this? You know it either. Like, did I miss an hour? Like it's so bad. It was so bad.
I
so
heard
when
she
artists
do that,
go off and they start doing stuff like that, it's crazy. But my vote on this versus before we move on will be, I think music will smoke Anthony Hamilton. That's just my pick.
Disrespect.
I think he's smoking. So
unless he bring out the Hamiltons.
Thank you, Zach.
But that's bag up though. The Hamiltons, they might.
They tough.
Yes.
They tough. Well, speaking of smoking, I'm sure Bill Cosby is smoking and drinking because he's out of jail. He's happy. Felicia Rashad is getting canceled. Let's just talk about the whole, Bill Cosby thing. We got to go to you, Keke, because you are the only lady of the pod.
Yes.
And Bill was abusing women. According to Judge Joe Brown, he was abusing women that wanted to be abused because they was groupies. Judge Joe Brown's an idiot, but this whole Bill Cosby, talk about it. Have you been watching everything happen? How you been feeling?
I feel like this whole thing came out of nowhere. Like, I feel like I was just mad at my business on Instagram, and it was like, boop, Bill Cosby out of jail. And I was like, how that happened? You know, like, wait, who he know? Like, how did that work out? Because I honestly thought Bill was going to die in there. I really did. I said, when they locked him up, I said, this it for Mr. Bill. It's a wrap. You know, man, he lived the rest of his life, and then he started acting like he couldn't see. I just think it's funny that as soon as he got out, he could see. You know what I'm saying? Bill, Zach, am I lying? When Bill went to jail, Bill was like, I'm blind. I POP, hold it down. I can't see. But when he got out of jail, he all up in the press conference like he could see everything. So, you know, that's what it was for me, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how the hell the man that got out of jail got his sight back. You know, whoa, I know R. Kelly feeling real hopeful. You know, it was crazy. So
they got good eye doctors in jail.
Yeah, you know, after I got past all of that, I felt torn because half of my timeline was like, yes, Uncle Bill home, period, it's up, it's stuck. But then the other half was like, y'all just free the rapists. Listen, I was not alive in the 70s. I don't know what the hell Bill Cosby was doing to these women. I barely know Bill. All I know is the man from the Cosby Show, Fat Albert. I don't know what the hell he was doing. You know, like, so I don't know how to feel about this. If he really did what he was accused of doing, he should still be in jail. Point blank and the period. I don't care how powerful you are. I don't care how much you did for the black people. I don't care what you did for TV. If you raped and abused women, your ass need to be in jail. Now, if it didn't go down like these 100 and some women saying it went down, which is, you know, hard not to believe, then, you know, the Lord had his way and now he's home. But I'm just trying to figure out how the hell he could see all of a sudden. That's all. That's
Keke a fool.
That's it.
Zach, Bill Cosby is out. Felicia Rashad is canceled. And according to Keke, now he can see.
Now he can see. According to Keke, he got his sight back. I was trying my real thoughts. I'm gonna tell you my real thoughts because it's the pod, okay? And if you can't keep it real on the pod, why we gonna pod?
We podding, bro. Come on.
We came to pod, man. And you know, you may want to cancel me after this, but here's how I feel. I feel like if he really did those things, he should be in jail and should still be in jail. But I also feel like we have to leave a person's work alone. I don't know. I just don't feel like they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like and it's just my thoughts. Like I said, this ain't even the thoughts of the pod. It's just me. I feel like Cosby, if he really did rape those women and drug them and stuff, he should definitely go to jail. But why do we have to turn off? Why does the Cosby Show have to be discontinued from television? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of me that I don't like, is that they try to take away everything that this person has done. Because you got to understand, everybody's got good in them and everybody's got evil in them. You know what I'm saying? If he really did these things, the evil caught up with him. You know what I'm saying? And he deserves to be locked up. But I don't think that we should take away the good that the man put out into the world just because he's done some bad things. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's the same way I feel about R. Kelly. If R. Kelly doing all that wild stuff, he need to be in jail. But why can't I listen to I Believe I Can Fly? I'm just saying those are two different. I just don't feel like those should be under the same thing. And then here we go. Felicia Rashad. She loses her whole job. She's an icon for sticking up for her friend, for having a difference in popular opinion. You lose your whole job? Yeah. Just because she has a different opinion. You got to understand, this is getting really ugly. So you can't even have an opinion no more. It's got to be groupthink or you lose everything. That's true. And I don't think that's the way the world should be. That is not freedom. That's not freedom. You can't even support your friend on Twitter. And then you turn and you lose your job at an HBCU, a black college, because you supported somebody that you rock with. Whether the people agree with you or not. You know what I'm saying? That's up for debate or for the courts to decide. That's not our decision. But taking away people's work away off the TVs and radios and stuff, I think is whack. And also firing somebody just because they have a difference of opinion is whack as well. Now, if they said Felicia Rashad was in there drugging women too, then yeah.
Oh, God.
But if she just said, hey, I support Bill, damn, you can't even support nobody.
This is... Ooh, that's a lot, Zach. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. Let me jump in on some of the things you said. First of all, I feel like when people do wrong and they have these things out here, like the Cosby Show and Kelsey's music, when you do wrong in that way, an abusive way, they want you to lose everything. So it's a punishment, even though the music and the work, the music and the acting is not connected to the man in that way, it's connected to a financial. So they want everything. They want your whole life to crumble and they want to punish you in every shape or form they can.
Who has the right to do that to somebody?
I
mean, that's what people want.
You got to think about it.
That's what
you got to think about it like this, though, y'all. Because I think we feel a way because we like it. You know what I'm saying? We like the Cosby Show. It was part of our childhood. It's part of our lives. It's just something we like. Right. Chinese music. If you from here, you from the Midwest, it's extra something you like. It's what you grew up on. It's a part of every good memory in your life. But if they really abuse women, if I was a victim, every time I turn on the radio, I gotta hear my abuser. You know what I'm saying? So that's
No, you don't. No, you don't. You can turn the radio.
No, it's not that easy, Zach.
Yes, it is. It's that easy to turn the radio.
No, it's not. Because if every radio R. Kelly can be in multiple demos. So if he's on or formats, so if he's on multiple formats, it's not as a victim.
Keke, what's the chances of them playing R. Kelly everywhere?
I'm just saying
at the same damn time.
Hold on. Like, so now we going to if R. Kelly could put out music, I guarantee you, Kels would have the radio on fire from that jail cell right now. If we would play his music, that's he in there writing the coldest music he ever wrote up in
that boy is slapping.
A whole nother story. But what I'm saying is, I think they pull things off of television, they pull things off the radio to be sensitive to victims and show people that the solidarity, we stand behind victims of abuse, period. No matter how much we like the music, it don't make rape okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but hold on. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it makes it okay. I do understand your point. That is a good point, Keke. I understand what you're saying. But then you've got, okay, Cosby's out. People, R. Kelly haven't even had trial yet. His music was taken off before even going to trial. Okay, so that's just public opinion taking him off the radio. It's not. It hasn't been the court of law yet. It hasn't. I mean, it hasn't. And then another thing that we continue to do. You know what I'm saying? We know what this country has done to African Americans, and we still say the Pledge of Allegiance at every single sporting event and national big thing. The country doesn't get punishment for their sins of years back into this day. You know what I'm saying? And we still be able to say stuff that represents what we think, about the country. Yeah. We still got to cross our heart and say that stuff and say the Pledge of Allegiance, even though America evil and has evil.
You are going what? All right, brother Zach.
I'm just saying we say stuff.
I'm not saying you wrong, but let me.
There's a whole line in the whatever the national anthem where they talk about owning slaves, and we still say it, and we still sing the first verse, but we can't sing. But I can't step in the name of love.
You can do whatever you want to do.
You can do what you want to do. We're just explaining the fact of why things happen in that court of public opinion. Me personally, do I think what Bill did? I think it's nasty. I think it's nasty as hell. What R. Kelly's getting accused of is nasty as hell. Bill got off on a technicality. That's what he got out of. Bill is still a nasty dude. He still likes to have sex with sleepy women. Have no clue what type of dude you are that wants to have sex with sleepy vagina. It's not, to me, that I just want to say, any dude that wants to have sex with sleepy women, bro, you're a weirdo, fam. Absolutely. You're a weirdo because trust me, when women are interactive and woke, they really are fun when you have sex with. Instead of, does this feel good? What? Who wants to do that? That's insanity, bro.
Have we took?
This is the thing, though. This is the thing. Now I know people say, because I talked about this on a shout out to Good Day, Windy City Live. They had on. We were talking about it. They said, well, I said, well, sometimes you have to know people choose money over justice, and they were saying, well, because a lot of people take the money because they don't feel like they're going to get the justice because that person has more money to them and drag it out to the courts and their lawyers are better and that and such a thing. But it's just like this, though. It's kind of like how O.J. Simpson's, the people were trying O.J. Simpson. They wanted justice. You know, I mean, he didn't have a choice. I mean, it was by the time the state picked it up. But there's times when people can take the justice. No, I want this dude to go to jail and then get the civil suit going on. But a lot of times people are, because of the person so big, they sign away their rights. That's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother situation where people are signing away their rights because they don't feel like they can win. They don't want to, they're going to be looked at crazy because this person is super popular and everybody's going to think they're lying, they're a groupie. And at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like Bill Cosby is a nasty dude. He definitely did it, got on a technicality. I feel like we should not have tried to cancel Felicia Rashad because I feel like Felicia feels a certain type of connection to Bill in a way, and it has nothing to do with the victims. All she was basically saying, it was a little bad wording in the miscarriage of justice. But her thing was saying that, like, yo, these women signed away their rights, and now they were able to come back and get Bill. So I kind of understand what she was saying, the miscarriage of justice, but I wouldn't have said that. What I would have said is, basically, welcome home. I'm so glad you're home and you don't have to endure that anymore or whatever it would have been, because people not taking a step back and understand and take a look at what Felicia Rashad is doing. Felicia Rashad she's feeling for a person to change their life. And that's just a fact. Bill Cosby changed her life, period. And Bill Cosby also changed the lives of the people that he abused. And it's just one of those situations where a nasty dude caught a break because he still should be in jail, and a person that he helped get rich and famous and live out their dreams was glad to see him home. She used bad wording, and for what they're saying that she did lose her job at Howard, and it's nothing been verified for sure, so don't quote us on that. But we have been hearing that she might have lost her job, which is kind of crazy. Let's go to this, man. Moneybagg Yo. Zach, you know exactly what this comment was. What happened? What happened with Moneybagg Yo? He said something.
He said, I don't know what he said. Keke know what Moneybagg Yo said.
No, you said Moneybagg Yo said something. It was a relationship thing. Or did Keke know? Did I pick the wrong person?
Let's get Moneybagg Yo's quote, guys.
You did get the wrong person, but I think I know. I can paraphrase.
Go ahead.
Basically, what Moneybagg Yo said is that your woman will not be faithful if you ain't rich. If you ain't got no paper, it's impossible for a woman in today's time to be faithful to you. That's what Moneybagg Yo said. He said, if you ain't got no paper, he said she might ride with you, she ain't faithful. Now, I gotta know how do y'all feel about that? You know, Keke, you know, you are the only woman on the Cat Pod, and for us to be sitting here talking about what women think and not go to you first would be completely disrespectful.
So we're not going to you first. No, I'm just saying. No, Keke,
so we don't go to you first. And is that true?
First of all, I know a lot of women, including myself, who you know, it's not all about money. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about money. Now, the girls that Moneybagg Yo is trying to date, I'm sure it's about money. Okay, now we know that Moneybagg Yo looks like William from Girlfriends, so he's not exactly a looker. Okay, but
I'm about to go.
What? Y'all are crazy. The man say that about himself, so you know, because it's different. It's different levels for different categories. You can't say all women are not going to be faithful if you're not broke. I mean, if you broke. You can't say that. You know, I have a lot of friends with broke boyfriends. Lots of them. You know what I'm saying? I've dated broke before. You know, sometimes it's just like, I got my own coin. I just really like you. You know what I'm saying? And you in a bad spot right now, but it's going to change eventually. Whatever the case may be. So all girls know are not like that. But I say this, ladies. If he broke and y'all not married or engaged, you for the streets. You for the streets, be for the streets. Don't be a fool. Now you don't common law or you don't shut down all other options. You know what I'm saying? If you're not engaged or married out here, you have to cheat, not cheat, but you gotta explore because you can't marry the struggle now. You
Can
can't
we get something that says toxic Keke?
That's not toxic, y'all.
Toxic Keke.
No, you don't marry the struggle. You
don't marry the struggle might be the quote of the pod. Yes. You don't marry the struggle. You gotta marry. See, this is the thing, Keke. Now you're gonna make me jump in. You gonna make me jump in now, Keke. Now I got to let me first say this. Yeah. I do believe. I gotta go to the don't marry the struggle. What? I know it's some women. I know for fact when they go to sleep at night, they didn't want to marry my struggle. Now I look at it now like I'm all right. Mm-hmm. I'm all right like a mug. Yeah. Like life is super good, but it wasn't always this. Yeah. I was making $30,000 a year trying to figure it out. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was robbing people to pay Paul, so to speak. All right. Oh, lights ain't gonna get I'm gonna wait. Yeah, lights gonna get paid every other month. And then the gas will get paid every month. And then after I do the light bill bogus, then I do the gas bill bogus. I build up some love with them. So and then I've done the hustle. I've done the hustle. And they're like, hey, the 2 for $20 meals, we got to go to Applebee's. And a lot of women weren't ready for that. But now we ain't the Applebee's no more when you with me. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. So a lot of times women got to know, I was a slow growing stock. You got to know when you got Amazon at its motherfucking core, at its core. You got to know that. And you got to be able to read and understand it and see what it is, right? Yeah. I say that I do because I know dudes, very wealthy dudes, and I watch how they move and I'm like, yo, money will make a woman tolerate more. For sure. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. If you got bread, women will give you a longer rope, so to speak. Yeah. If you broke and you struggling, you in your struggle, you got to be a good man, fam. You do. Now that's the truth. You can't be trying to cheat on your girl. You can't be trying to stay out late. I'm with the boys and I'm doing this. I'm out. You can't be that guy. And that's the one thing you cannot be. You have to be. You have to be an attentive man because where rich dudes may not have an attention, be as attentive because of they're busy making money, they can kind of make a person feel good with gifts. Yeah. So you got to understand that. You got to understand where you at in your situation. Now, if you the dude watching the pod and you treating your girl bogus and she basically carrying her weight, you about ready to give her away. What Keke says, you got the options out there. You got the options out there. Yeah. But yeah.
We see the same thing, Tone, because Applebee Tone was still toxic, I'm sure. I'm sure your ass.
No, Applebee Tone was still.
You was toxic at Applebee's, and now you toxic at RPM. So,
I'm just Keke. Look. I said I'm gonna start living my truth on this pod. I'm gonna live my truth. I'm handsome. I don't have problems anyway. It's gonna be women trying to talk to me while I'm broke, rich, whatever I got. I'm handsome. It's gonna happen for me. Hey, like I said, I had nothing to do with it. I just dressed it up. But I know one thing. I know one thing for sure. is that me and other people like me have to deal with certain things. I'm never gonna say that. I think let's say if you're handsome or you're nice looking or you got money or whatever, when you start treating people as if they're disposable people, and you start like, you know what? I forget, I get another one. She cool, I get another one. That's the toxic. I think that's the toxic mentality, because that's something that I had as a young man. And then you realize after you've done that a couple times, you like, yo, like, it's hard to find somebody that like watching the same shows. It ain't about the physical. You can always find somebody make you feel good physically and look good physically. That's fine. But what about the person that get up and cook you breakfast? What about the person that know how to make your nachos? What's the person that knows what you about to order to eat? And those are those little nuances that make you feel good when you shouldn't make people as disposable as they are. But yeah, again, if you're rich, I think you got a longer rope to go with. Zach, what's up?
Well, all I know is I've been on the struggle bus dating. You know, shout out. I want to take this time to just shout out my wife. You know,
yeah.
My wife. Let's be real. My wife's beautiful. She could get a rich dude if she had wanted one. You know what I'm saying? But she took a chance on a little skinny brother from Gary, Indiana. And you know, now she's reaping the benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? But it was an investment in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? She was there with me where I was like, yeah, we can go see Maxwell, but I gotta work the event. So you just gotta meet me up there, you know, or
that's right.
or you know, all our dates came out the promo closet. All the radio people know what I'm talking about. All our dates, from foods to beer festivals, you know what I'm saying? You know, you get tickets to the festival. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take her, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, come at 6 though, because I'm be done working then, you know.
Yep.
And then you gotta have your good shirt. You gotta have your good shirt in the car.
Yep.
Because you got on your work shirt. You know, you get up out of there, throw on your good shirt, you know what I'm saying? You out there. So yeah, I mean, I can't say that women don't date broke dudes, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be married right now, because I was broke. You know what I'm saying, when we met and started dating. So that's definitely not true. Now, the type of women that Moneybagg Yo is going after and what he attracts, you got to understand, you're going to attract what you are. You know what I'm saying? Tone, for example, Tone's not a flashy guy. You know what I'm saying? You tell he ain't got no chains on. He ain't got all his ice down. You know what I'm saying? So he's really not trying to attract the women that Moneybagg Yo is talking about. But when you go out there and ice your neck up, you know what I'm saying? For real, if you do that, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get those type of women who want that. And dudes know that. And they're okay with it, because they're usually the more attractive ones. So they're perfectly fine with it, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you come regular and have a different perspective, you're gonna get wherever. Let me tell you something, man. The game don't cheat nobody. You gonna get whatever you deserve. Okay? You're gonna get whatever you deserve and whatever energy you putting out there. If you want to act rich, that's what you're gonna get, the gold diggers. If you act regular, you'll get a regular chick who might be trying to build. If you act regular and try to build. You know, it's just simple as that. Moneybagg Yo.
Zach Pod and Keke. He
Moneybagg Yo ain't getting no chick. I don't think Moneybagg Yo. Okay, I'm gonna just say the truth.
Come on.
I don't think Moneybagg Yo got chicks like that when he was broke.
Oh no, right.
When he was broke, I don't think he got them. Me and Tone was broke way longer than Moneybagg Yo. So you had to find yourself. You had to find your thing. You know what I'm saying? Tone say I was funny. So I was like, all right, if I can just break the ice with these little jokes, you know how much a giant I joke myself into? So that was my thing. I was like, okay, I can talk into this. You gotta work on your strength. Moneybagg Yo was, you know, I don't think he really got chicks like that. So he don't necessarily know his strength outside of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, Keke. That's the thing. And yeah, I can say, yeah, I'm handsome, but there's handsome dudes all over the place. So I'm not trying to live like, hey, look at me. I know. All right, like Zach said, I'm funny. I think I'm funny. and I can have a pretty good conversation with you. We can have a great, I'm gonna tap into your mind, and we're gonna have some real good dialogue back and forth. I think that's my strong point. That's what it is. I'm not living off the fact of how I look or whatever. I'm living off the fact that if I talk to you long enough, we can figure something out. We can figure something out. So yeah, because I mean, it's a thing. Like I've talked to pretty women, and you talk to them, and you're like, "Oh, she bad," and then you start having a conversation with them, and you like, "Yo, what the hell?" Like this. We can't keep talking like this because it'll drive me crazy because you're not smart. So everybody has their thing to connect with each other. Some people, that's their game. Money bag, yo, I ain't mad at them. I'm gonna talk about this money, this money, this money, this money, this money. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So now, if I give you some of this, now you want to be with me because you want to keep getting that. And that's some people's game. I know dudes like that all the time. Niggas gonna talk about what they do, who they are, what they do, just because that's the game. That's the game to get the girl. Yeah. And is it bad? No, because everybody got their thing. But to say that women won't be faithful to you unless you got money is a little bit maybe off base and just coming from a different type of perspective.
Yeah.
Different type of perspective.
He ain't been broke long enough.
No.
Nah. Mm-mm. So with that being said, Zach, do you have a prayer for us this evening, my brother?
Yes, I do. Now y'all bear with me on this one. This one hit me a little later. But the Lord put this on my heart. I need everybody please bow their heads. Dear Lord, I want to take this time to pray for all the people who are woke. You know, the people who are extremely woke. I got a phone call yesterday, Lord, that somebody said, how you gonna celebrate Juneteenth and the 4th of July? And I simply said, Lord, get the hell off my phone. What you mean how I'm gonna celebrate Juneteenth and the 4th of July? Maybe I'm not woke enough, Lord. You know, maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna celebrate whatever day I get off. Okay, it's the 4th of July, 5th of July, 6th of July, Mexican independence, Lord, Polish independence. I don't care if they give me the day off and it's warm outside, Lord. I may fire up the grill and invite some people over.
Yeah.
Okay. So for people to come over me, these super woke people talking about, oh, how you gonna look at you in that red, white, and blue, brother? Listen, get off my timeline. I don't bother you when you using your natural deodorant and your oils and your crystals and your black soap. I don't say nothing about that. So I don't want to hear nothing about me celebrating the 4th of July and Juneteenth. It's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen as long as the days are off. I don't know. I don't, Lord, I'm just trying to figure out what they wanted me to do. What they want me to do, go to work? They want me to show up? No, I'm going to celebrate.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was more of a rant than a prayer, but amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right, Keke, any final thoughts for you?
I have no final thoughts. Zach is a fool. That is my final thought. Zach is a complete fool.
Come out to Magic Silly Monday. Get your tickets.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to take this time, man, to shout out my pod fam, Keke and Zach. Thank y'all. Y'all do an amazing job. Y'all just don't know. This is me giving flowers out.
Right.
Keke does all of our digital stuff and does an amazing job. We want to salute and shout out to Keke. She is the digital queen, part of the pod. Shout out to Zach, who constantly calls me with stuff and ideas and things that we need to make sure we get done for the pod. Like, it stays on me. So a lot of stuff that y'all see, man, it's a true team effort. We appreciate y'all as we roll closer to 60 episodes, which is insanity. It makes me feel good. We appreciate everybody as a part of Pod Fam. You know what we say, man, keep sharing. Keep inviting people out. And you know what it is, man. What more can we say?